Some great baseball thus far. The College World Series tonight was a matchup that many were anticipating. LSU and UCLA in the final game of the opening round. And here's what's happening. UCLA's jumped out to a 2-1 lead in the 8th inning, scoring a run in the 8th. Mason Katz started the scoring with a home run for LSU in the 4th inning. But the Bruins get one in the 6th. They've already scored one in the 8th and are batting. It's 2-1. Earlier today, UNC, number one for much of the year in college baseball, took 2 of 3 from North Carolina State throughout the season. ACC and in-state rivals. Ken Emanuel on the hill, but he was touched. First inning, Terran Sine with the RBI. It's 1-0. Second inning, Grant Clyde with another base hit, and it's 2-zip in the second. Now move to the third. That's a meaty offering. Brett Williams deposits it down the line, gets past the left fielder. Run's going to score to make it 3-0. North Carolina State would open up a 5-0 lead and win this one easily, going away to advance into the winner's bracket. NC State 8, UNC 1. Emmanuel gave up 5 earned in 2 2/3. The College World Series schedule for tomorrow will be Louisville and Oregon State at 2 o'clock on ESPN2, and the loser of this one goes home. Meanwhile, Indiana, Mississippi State at 7 o'clock on ESPN2. And the Chasers continued their series at Iowa today as both clubs are trying to keep pace with Memphis. The Cubs 2.5 back with Omaha 4.5 heading into today's action. The Chasers get the 3-1 win. Yordano Ventura went 5 innings. He allowed just 1 run and 3 hits. Brett Hayes homered for Omaha. The Royals and the Rays from St. Pete, and it's 2-1 Rays in the 5th when Jeff Francoeur lines one out of the ball yard, and it's 2-2. So KC keeping pace with Tampa into the 6th. Now in the 6th, 2 on for the Royals. Alcides Escobar with the RBI here, and it's Royals taking the lead 3-2, and the runner is safe at second base. Next batter, Alex Gordon at the plate, and he's going to get the seeing eye base hit to right field. Here comes a throw, not in time. Run scores, Royals lead at 4-2. Bottom of the 9th, Greg Holland on the hill facing Ben Zobrist, looking to close it out with the runner on first, and he does. And the Royals get the victory 5-3 at Tampa. The Cubs going for the sweep and 4th in a row. It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to my father, stepfather, and all the fathers out there. Top of the 1st, unless you're not a good father, then just go home. Top of the 1st, Alfonso Soriano with the RBI. Bottom of the 9th now. Okay, this is typical Cubs. Skip ahead to the bottom of the 9th. That's what's going to happen. Carlos Marmol on the hill. Gives up the home run to Marlon Byrd. Gives up another couple of base runners. Why is he still in there? It's Carlos Marmol. 3-run bomb for Kirk Neuenhuis. Spoils Matt Garza's gem. And the lovable losers lose to the Mets 4-3. It's been a while since we've seen a golf course tame the big boys. That was certainly the case this week at Marion, but today looked to be Phil Mickelson's day, and on Father's Day, no less, his 43rd birthday as well. Let's head to the action where Phil was the crowd favorite, certainly, and your third-round leader. And this course chewing up the golfers, everyone over par. On the 10th hole, though, Mickelson, look at this, knocks it home for the eagle. I've never seen him jump that high. The vertical, 6 inches. He's back to even. Plus, the golf spikes on the course, I think it's illegal. On 11, it's Jason Day for bogey. He was at +1, tied for second. Then Justin Rose on 13 hits the bird, gets to +1. He's your leader. Phil Mickelson, a last chance on 18, and he wants to see what happens, but he had to knock it in. Goes past the hole. He would bogey. His 6th runner-up finish at the U.S. Open. Congratulations, but not as good as winning. Rose wins his first major, and he is excited about the culmination of a lot of hard work.
I committed myself to the process this week. I committed myself to sort of putting a strategy in place that I hoped would work the next sort of 5 to 10 years and deliver major championships. And almost to sort of strike upon that feeling and first week out, in a sense, first time I tried and tested it, to come out with the silverware feels absolutely amazing.
All right, let's go to the NBA Finals, where the Spurs look to take a 2-1 lead in this series. And, it's 107-92 as this one's about over. So Green, Parker, and Ginobili all over 20 points in this one. A moment of silence for Jason Leffler at the NASCAR race. the 37-year-old was killed at a race earlier this week, and it obviously was on the minds of many of the racers. He was with the Sprint Cup and Nationwide Series, so a lot of friends. Lap 29, Kurt Busch spins out. Lap 90, Casey Kane has some problems. He gets into the wall. Not only that, his car catches fire, and he's going to have to hop out. And fortunately, he was okay, a little warm. 50 to go, Greg Biffle passes his teammate Carl Edwards. And Edwards, not too happy about that, but at least it's his teammate. I'm sure that's what he was saying. 3 to go, Jimmy Johnson with the last chance to try and catch Biffle, but he sort of goes a little loosey-goosey, gets into the wall. Last lap, Biffle coming around, and he's going to take your checkered flag. Kevin Harvick second. Martin Truex finishes third. So Biffle had to be happy. Jimmy Johnson, when you have him see him in your rearview mirror, you know he's going to be coming fast.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jeremy. She's been named the Volunteer of the Year in Kansas at the age of 100. The amazing story behind this amazing woman's kindness. Next on Fox 42 News.